Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. I have an update to share about two of Trump's Capitol insurrectionists. It's time for an episode of Where Are They Now?
Matthew Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
25-year-old Mark Kulas and 28-year-old Christian Kulas are Illinois brothers. They both took part in the Capitol attack. Unlike many Capitol insurrectionists, the Kulas brothers come from a very wealthy family. So wealthy, in fact, that they stayed at Trump's International Hotel in D.C. on January 5th. I would venture a guess that mommy and daddy paid for that. Anyway, Christian was seen on the Capitol grounds in videos that he posted on Instagram. He was wearing a Keep America Great hat, and he was heard saying, quote, storming the Capitol. Prosecutors also say that Christian laughed as the mob was storming the Capitol and that he raised his arms and he cheered when they were breaking a door that was inside the building. And the FBI didn't provide many details in regard to Mark's actions that day, but he was seen wearing a Make America Great Again hat. And he was also seen on surveillance video inside the Capitol along with his brother. They did, however, point out that their mother seemed to be pretty proud of the two criminals she raised. Someone messaged their mother on Facebook, and they included a screenshot of Christian's Instagram post. And the person said, "Is this your son?" And she replied, quote, "Yes." And she put a smiling emoji. So proud mom. So Christian Kulas was arrested on June 8th, and he was charged with 3 misdemeanors: entering a restricted building or grounds, disorderly conduct on Capitol grounds, and parading or demonstrating in a Capitol. Mark, on the other hand, it appears that maybe he turned himself in and maybe he took a plea deal at that same time or at the same time as his brother, because the feds didn't actually document an arrest date for him. However, records show that both of the brothers pleaded guilty to the parading charge that was on December 6th. So they were each facing up to 6 months in jail, up to $5,000 in fines, and up to 5 years of probation. The prosecutors, though, were only asking for 14 days in jail and 36 months of probation for each of them. In memos filed with the court, the attorney for the Kulas brothers tried to paint the Kulas family as the victims. The attorney wrote that they had, quote, received vicious hate mail and threats, have witnessed their images repeatedly plastered across TV, print, and international media outlets, and have lost their privacy to drones flying over their home and reporters with camera crews knocking on their door. The attorney also said that their cleaning business has suffered as a result of the media attention. I mean, maybe don't post a smiling emoji when your son takes part in an attempted insurrection at the Capitol where multiple people died. About 150 officers were severely injured to the point that some took their own lives in the days that followed. You know, maybe don't teach your grown children to support a lying narcissistic sociopath for president and to believe in election fraud fairy tales. I don't know. How about that? Anyway, in court, Christian told the judge, quote, I make no excuses for my behavior, and I take full responsibility for what I did on that day. My intention is to move on from this with grace and dignity. The judge in this case was Thomas Hogan. He's a Ronald Reagan appointee, and I have to say he's been pretty vocal about his disdain for what happened on January 6th and for what these people did. However, he's one of these misguided judges who doesn't believe that they have the legal right to issue a split sentence of jail and probation for just these misdemeanor crimes. So at the sentencing hearing, Hogan stated that he would normally issue a jail sentence in cases like this, but he said that he wasn't going to do that with these Kulas brothers for several reasons. So he cited what he believed to be their sincere remorse and acceptance of responsibility. That was one. Judge Hogan also mentioned their, quote, debilitating and ongoing physical and mental health issues, which they did not specify what that was. He also noted, quote, you did not destroy anything. You did not attack anybody. So instead of time behind bars, Hogan sentenced each of the Kulas brothers to only 60 days of home confinement and 6 months of probation. This was one of the worst sentences. He also ordered each of them to pay a $500 restitution fee and to continue their treatment for, quote, serious and longstanding mental and physical health issues. This is a complete joke, and I'm actually very surprised by Hogan's ruling in this case. I think the $500 restitution fee without any type of fine is really one of the biggest jokes in all of this. They live in a $4.5 million mansion, you guys. $500 is a drop in the bucket. I completely understand that mental health issues can be very serious, potentially deadly, but rewarding bad behavior is not the answer. It doesn't help anyone. As always, I will let you know if I hear any more. I think we'll see these two again. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Take care. I'll talk with you soon.